Here is our Blue Jays reporter, Scott Mitchell. It's always great to talk to him, and no leaf blowers in the background, so we'll be able to hear what he has to say about this Blue Jays team that lost back. They were shut out in back-to-back games for the first time all season. It was a disastrous start to this series, and yet the bats come alive in the finale. Scotty, how important was that for this offense to finally get going?
Yeah, it's huge. I mean, you get shut out in two key games that you come home after a pretty good road trip. Obviously, it's kind of been that topsy-turvy up and down season. But, you know, even more so than getting the bats going, it was who got going. Because you look at Dalton Varsho, you look at Matt Chapman, you look at Brandon Belt, especially those first two guys. They've been kind of more the malign guys in this lineup that, you know, has kind of taken this offense, you know, down a notch this year because it just hasn't had the length. It hasn't had, you know, the type of power. So great sign for Dalton Varsho. Third home run in his last 10 games. Maybe he's finally getting it going when it matters. Matt Chapman, the same. 12 games since coming off the IL. He was hitting 143 without a bomb. He gets one tonight. And then Brandon Belt. John Schneider, obviously, you know, the manager usually gets the heat when lineup moves, bullpen moves don't go his way. But he shuffled the lineup, put Brandon Belt in the two-hole, Bo Bichette down to the cleanup spot. And obviously that worked out well. So, you know, good signs for this offense. But it's been the inconsistency. So you would love to see them keep it going over the weekend against the Rays, obviously, potentially with a clinch scenario on the horizon soon.
And Chris Bassitt, sensational. 12 strikeouts, matches a career high.
Yeah.
You know, with that potential wild card series looming next week, is he your choice to start game 2 after Kevin Gausman?
Yeah, hey, look, after watching that performance tonight, how dominant it was, but really how well he's pitched down the stretch. A 3.19 ERA since the All-Star break coming into this one. So it's not just a short stretch here. This guy has proven how consistent he is, and I think that's the thing that the Blue Jays would like in a playoff scenario. It's just that bulldog mentality, and that's not taking anything away from Jose Barrios. They've got 3 really, really good options, and Chris Bassitt's had such an intriguing season. He hits 200 innings for the first time at age 34. He said that was a huge goal, and he's only the 4th pitcher in baseball to hit that plateau this year, showing you just kind of how rare it is these days. So he hits that number, plus the fact that it's been such a unique year. If you take out 3 starts of 9 earned runs, 7 earned runs, and then 8 earned runs, 1 in April, 1 in May, and then 1 in June, he's got a 2.66 ERA. So really the numbers don't even show you how good this guy's been, how consistent he's been. So yeah, for my money, he'd be on the hill in game 2, but there's going to be some things at play there, including the matchups and what team it is. But, you know, this guy's been everything that he was billed when they signed him in the offseason.
Boy, has he ever. Even better, you might even say. The Jays will wrap up their series against the Rays over the weekend. Scott Mitchell, as usual, you were fantastic. Thank you, my friend.